A moving company charges $130 for a weekly truck rental plus $1.50 per mile. So we're going to write a function rule. Okay, we do have to identify our variables, which goes with which, cost versus miles. Okay, so the independent is the miles because the cost depends on number of miles. Okay, so now when we go to write our function rule, we say that the cost equals, because the dependent variable, that's your output, that is your kind of your y variable. Okay, so cost equals, now what do we start with? Well, we're going to start with $130. Okay, so 130 goes next. So the cost is $130 for the truck rental. And then what are we going to do? We're going to plus 150 per mile. So we're going to add to that 1.5, $1.50. You can put the zero there if you want. It kind of helps you go back through and figure out what you actually wrote. Per mile goes there. So cost is 130 start amount, weekly truck rental, plus 1.5, $1.50 per mile. Okay, goes that fast. Now, here's the trick with this, though, is this isn't written in the most mathematically correct form. This is totally correct, and this is the way our brain actually understands it best. But we do like kind of that slope-intercept form type thing. So if we have multiple terms, we normally want our terms with the variables on the left, okay? So it would be more correct to say C equals 1.5 M plus 130, but this still makes sense with our story. Check it out. The cost is 150 per mile plus the 130 rental fee. So you can still translate it back to the words, even when it's written in slope-intercept form.